In the past, in my previous parish, I had very limited knowledge of the deaf services and what was happening in the diocese. Um, my wife Kathy is deaf and would sometimes disappear and say she was going to a deaf mass in a part of the diocese, or she'd say I'm going up to the cathedral to help sign for one of the masses. Um, but it was only when I started to go to things like the rite of election and actually saw her up there doing things that I realised what the deaf services were actually offering to people. So in the past my knowledge was very limited, apart from what Kathy told me when she got back from these wonderful events that she went to. When I left my previous parish and came here to Rotherhithe, the previous priest had been very involved with the deaf services. So when I got here, it was very well established, the monthly mass for the deaf community, and it was just something that I carried on doing. I think it's true to say that the people here in Rotherhithe value the mass enormously. It's very much part of our life here in the parish, and if ever anything happened and it stopped having the monthly mass here, I think people would be very disappointed by that. So I say, when I came, there was very much an acceptance of the deaf community, the deaf services, and the people here were very happy to be involved with that. I also have another job in the diocese where the Episcopal Vicar for Marriage and Family Life, a terribly grand title for working with the Marriage and Family Life team. And amongst other things that we do, we organise an annual Mass to celebrate the sacrament of marriage. And like all diocesan events, that Mass is signed, and it's been very good for us to have the contact through Kathy and Peter and Christine to enable that to happen. Still talking about the present, when we have the monthly deaf mass here, and a lot of preparation goes into that mass. I'm normally a sort of last minute sort of person, but certainly I know for that mass, Kathy needs to have my homily well in advance so she can know how she's going to be signing it. And there's a lot of other preparation that goes into that mass. So I suppose it's a little disappointing that these days very few people from the deaf community actually attend that mass. We only have now, and for quite a while now, we've only had 2 people coming regularly to that mass. So the numbers have dropped quite significantly, and that is a disappointment. Not just from our point of view, those of us who are preparing for the Mass, but also from our community here, when they feel that maybe they've done something wrong, and people don't feel they're as welcome as they used to be, which is not the case at all. As I said, people here value the Mass enormously and are very welcoming and open to the deaf community. As regarding the future, I think it's very important that deaf people have a very definite place that they can get in contact with. Sometimes, services can be very fragmented, and they don't know, who to contact about what issues. And if there was a central place, a focus for the deaf community, I think that would be enormously valuable. Even if it's just somewhere where they can drop a line to someone or pick up the telephone, just to get some advice. I know that would be enormously appreciated by people, and I think if we're not offering that service, then somehow we're not valuing the deaf community in a way that we should. So I'm all for that, all for putting in more resources. And also, just showing the deaf community that, they're special, but in a way they're not special. They're just part of the church. They're part of our family, and like any member of the family, we want them to feel welcome.
Cut.